the other middle distance race on the program in Melbourne at Caulfield yesterday, going towards the Cups, was David Jones Cup, formerly the Coongey Handicap, which is what I prefer it to be named. It was won emphatically, I thought, by New Zealand Ginge Do, mate. What's your make on that? What's your take on that race?
Michael Walker, Takeabout, was a 10 out of 10 ride. He crossed from a wide gate to lead. He slowed them up and got some cheap sectionals, and probably at about the 500 he made it a true staying contest. I think by that stage most of the horses were off the bit and they were chasing hard. And I think by about the 200 it was pretty much all over.
It was over on the home turn.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. I know they're looking towards the McKinnon for this horse's next start. I don't know whether it's up to the class of the McKinnon.
Oh, it's up to that. It's certainly up to that.
I'd probably tend to disagree there.
But what do we get in the McKinnon? By the time McKinnon comes around, most of the horses that have been racing the weight for age races are burned out, and half the field's made up of horses having their last run for the Melbourne Cup.
Yep.
You know, it's not really that strong anymore.
I was a bit disappointed with the run of Purple. I thought it rallied late, but it had every chance. What's your take on Purple? Because I know that you fancied it.
Yeah, I dealt with my top two selections. My previous, I was no surprise that around first and second. Wet track certainly suited her. You know, she ran yesterday like she wants 2400. You know what I think would be perfect for her is a Sandown Cup over 2400. Towards the end of the preparation, that's what I'd be going with her. I don't think she's Cups horse. She hasn't even had a Cups preparation. So yeah, I think a race like that would be fine. But yeah, Ginge Do, look, loves a wet track, great over these distances. Last start at Hastings, before he came across, he carried 59 kilos at weight for age, and was beat and run second to Wall Street, which is probably the best weight for age horse at the moment. And Wall Street's, I think, down here for the Cox Plate. That run alone suggested that he would be extremely hard to beat in his handicap yesterday. Once he got the front, like you said, Michael Walker just perfect ride, dictated turns in front. It was over on the home turn. Everything behind him was off the bit chasing. He was just cruising. Once he dug him up, he just bounded clear and held him safely to the line. Purple was the only one really making ground the last couple hundred metres. I know you were disappointed in her effort, but I think you've got to take into consideration that Ginge Do was probably just that much superior to the rest of the field yesterday.
Zoomin was a nice run.
Zoomin was a nice run, and he's another horse that probably we should be heading towards Sandown. No, I mean, Kent, that's exactly the race that he'd be setting Zoomin for. Of the others in the race, you know what, Sailor Gurr, what do you make of this horse? Like, he's had everything suggested yesterday he would run well, being the fact that he loves wet tracks. But what I said in my preview was that, and it looked like it can't run true again yesterday, was prior to yesterday he had 6 starts at Caulfield without a single placing. And although he had conditions to suit yesterday, being a wet track, being 2,000 metres, he just never raced well at Caulfield.
I think the ride by Michael Walker made it really hard for anything to come from behind. And if you look where it settled in the run, it was close to last. You know what I mean? So to rally on the way it did, I thought it was a decent run. But yeah, I just thought it was a great ride by Michael Walker.
The other horse that we probably need to give a mention to is a European, Luca Kamani horse, Balqua Odore. Having his first start here, most of its races or wins have been over like 2,000, 2,400 metres. It wasn't such a bad effort. Might pay to follow in something over the carnival. I don't know if they've just brought it here for nothing, the travelling companion for its Melbourne Cup horses, I don't know, but I'm really not sure what they have in mind for this horse. But there's plenty of country cups meetings on over the next 2 or 3 weeks, and they'll follow this horse in something like that, or probably a lesser race during the carnival. But his run suggested that he might pay to follow. Is that a wrap on the Coongey?
I think that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.